Is why Barack Obama is my forever president. He understands that misogynoir is the #1 obstacle to Black women gaining any type of upward mobility in this country. Take a listen.
My understanding, based on reports I'm getting from campaigns and communities, is that we have not yet seen the same kinds of energy and turnout in all quarters of our neighborhoods and communities as we saw when I was running. I also want to say that that seems to be more pronounced with the brothers. I'm speaking to men directly now. Part of it makes me think that, well, you just aren't feeling the idea of having a woman as president. And you're coming up with other alternatives and other reasons for that. And you're thinking about sitting down.
I am so happy that he said what the majority of America has been thinking, and I'm particularly happy that he mentioned Pookie, the cousin. And that was a little political shade on Barack Obama's part because he understands that Trump specifically resonates with people who don't have college degrees. And that's not an attempt to put down people who didn't go to college. It's just been statistically proven that your level of education 100% influences how you vote. He also somewhat alludes to the fact that he's a biracial person and Kamala Harris is a multiracial person. Yet he was completely accepted and validated in his Blackness. Whilst Kamala Harris has people like Candace Owens creating entire series and profiting off of questioning her Blackness. And based solely on accolades and credentials, on paper, technically, Kamala would be more qualified to fill the role as president than Barack Obama was. I'm going to leave y'all with this. I 100% think that Hillary Clinton would have won the presidential race against Donald Trump had she not been affiliated with Bill Clinton. Had it been some random white lady from Montana who was a governor and had similar credentials, she likely would have won because Trump is not the popular candidate. But the issue with Kamala is the fact that she phenotypically presents as Black and she's a woman. Intersectionality. Have a good night.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to this edition of Viral. I'm your host, as always, Kendrick Dix here. Glad you can join us here on Viral. We talk about former President Barack Obama calling out Black men to vote for Kamala Harris, and he calls out the undecided ones that gonna vote for Trump. But we'll get to that in a minute. But first thing first, join in the conversation using the hashtag Viral here on Connect. And don't forget to subscribe. Call a friend. Hit that subscribe button so you won't tell a friend. You will tell a friend or something. Let's get to the meat of the matter. Former President Barack Obama wants Black men, some Black men, to vote for Kamala Harris. But he figures that's a hurdle in itself. Let's take a look what the former president had to say.
And on the other side, you have someone who has consistently shown disregard, not just for the communities, but for you as a person. And you're thinking about sitting down? But, you know, because of Pookie might be. And you're coming up with all kinds of reasons and excuses. I've got a problem with that because part of it makes me think, and I'm speaking to men directly, part of it makes me think that, well, you just aren't feeling the idea of having a woman as president. And you're coming up with other alternatives and other reasons for that. And I think anybody you are talking to in a barbershop, anybody you are talking to in your house, in your family, at church, who is coming with that kind of attitude, I think you have to ask them, well, how can that be? Because the women in our lives have been getting our backs this entire time. They've been raising us and working and having our backs. And when we get in trouble and the system's not working for us, they're the ones who are out there marching and protesting. And so now you're thinking about sitting out or even supporting somebody who has a history of denigrating you because you think that's a sign of strength, because that's what being a man is, putting women down. That's not acceptable.
The former president said that, and it kind of sparked outrage among some black men that felt like Barack Obama is overstepping his bounds. Barack Obama was simply trying to help the situation. He was just telling folks that, hey, you're going to do what you want, but hey, look at the issues. Don't vote for just a person who you think that's not going to look out for you. Some black men are going to vote for Trump. Some black men are going to vote for Harris. Some just undecided, and they don't know what they're going to do. So it's kind of like a 50-50 situation. Hopefully we know what's going on, but we can emulate and tell right there. I love this segment right here. What do people say? I want to hear from you people on what you said out there online. And you people had a lot to say about this situation. Barack Obama calling out black men to vote. Let's hear what you, including black men, have to say about Barack Obama calling some of you out about trying to vote for Trump or being undecided or trying to sit this one out right now.
Obama said what? I know they ain't brought Obama ass up there to try to think he gonna get some straightening somewhere. I just know they ain't did that. And then he gonna have the nerve to say, y'all better be glad Michelle ain't here. What the fuck she gonna do? What is Michelle gonna do? You calling out black men specifically for not voting for Kamala because she's black. But what did you do for the black men while you were there? What did you do for us? I'm trying to figure it out right now. You want to call us out of all the races. You want to call us out. You want to say that we supposed to just be supporting her because she black. Okay, what did you do for us? I seen you do a lot for the LGBTQ plus. I think I said that right. I don't want to offend nobody. You did a lot for them. I mean, Black History, we got a month too, but it's the shortest month. You gave them a long ass month. Then they got all kind of, man, I ain't gonna even get on that. You did a lot for the police too. You the one started back the blue. But y'all want to say Trump trying to get a police immunity. But you done brought your Newport smoking ass on here and want to say something and try to call us out. Call us out. I bet the people in Flint, Michigan still got a lot to say about you because last time I heard they still ain't got safe water. But you talking about us. Man, if you don't sit your ass down somewhere, I don't care if they... Wait, hold up. My bad, y'all. I was looking for a fucks to give because I done ran all out.
Just lost the election for Kamala Harris. This boy had the nerve to chastise black men on national TV. There is no race of people that has been chastised on national TV regarding their vote, and you guys have the nerve to do that. You're not going to chastise me as a black male and say that I don't know how to make any kind of rational decisions, and I'm just voting because I don't want to see a woman as a president. So I'm going to call you out on your BS, because in 2020 Harris ran and no one voted for her. Why was Biden a better candidate than Harris? This shows you how powerful you truly are and how much Democrats think your vote is guaranteed to them. Obama's arrogance is getting out of control. And this little stunt that he pulled, he really is starting to believe his own hype. Yeah, they painted you like you were the Messiah, the savior of black people, but you did nothing for us. You never was the black president. He had 8 years in office and never spoke to us directly. This is worse than You ain't black if you don't vote for me. I don't see how y'all not offended. If you're a black man and you was not offended by what Obama said and did, then I don't even know what to say to you. So yes, we will vote for Donald Trump. Yes, we're going to stand on business because that's what a real man does. Hey yo, Trump 2024.
Hi, welcome to Barack Hussein Obama. The audacity of you to say to us that we are required and we better vote for Kamala Harris and that we don't want to see a woman in a position of power. You're a liar. I remember in June of 2010, I was in Baghdad, Iraq, and I watched your State of the Union address as a proud young black man to see a black president on the television. But I listened to you as you told the American people that we would not spend any additional resources in Baghdad or in Afghanistan, and we're going to bring our troops home in December of 2014. Right then and there, I knew you couldn't be trusted. Why? Because I'm watching them build sidewalks, build streets, and construct buildings in Baghdad, Iraq in 2010, as you say we're going to leave in 2014. So now that you get on a stage or a platform and try to bully us and belittle us and try to make the world believe that we're not intelligent enough to see what you and the demonic Democratic Party is doing, you're the biggest problem to black people, not the Republican Party. Just because our policies differ or our views differ or our perspectives and values differ, now you want to attack? No, Barack, you're a liar and you're a part of the problem.
Hey, Barack Obama, as a black man, this must be sad, man. Fuck you, fuck Kamala Harris, and fuck the Democratic Party. We vote for Trump, bruh.
So recently, President Obama spoke to a group of black men about the election, and he was basically warning them about Donald Trump. And he was calling on them to think about the real reasons why they don't support Kamala Harris. Well, some black men. He was referring to some black men who don't support Kamala Harris, and he wanted them to look at the real reason why they don't support Kamala Harris. And so I want to just take some time to share my thoughts about this. First, I want to summarize some of the things that Obama said to these black men. He said that some black men are supporting a man who has disregard for black men, basically. He went on to talk about how people are coming up with all kinds of excuses as to why they don't support Kamala Harris, when the real reason why some black men don't support her is because they are not feeling the idea of having a black woman as president. And then he went on to talk about how black women have had black men's backs for a very long time. He talked about how it's black women who have been out in the streets protesting, for instance, when there's a situation involving police brutality against a black man. And he went on to talk about how some of these guys are actually supporting a man who denigrates them, and that man being Donald Trump. So here's what I have to say in this regard. Like, some people tried to bash Obama for making these statements. You got these conservatives talking about him chastising black men. And then you had these hoteps on here. You know, these people that don't live in reality. These people who, really don't support the electoral process. And they have so much negative stuff to say about, Democrats in particular. But they're basically saying he's chastising black men and speaking down to black men. So here's a few things that I have to say about it. First of all, President Obama is absolutely right when he says that Donald Trump has shown disregard for black people and black men as well. He is absolutely right when he says that
your head ass down somewhere, goofy looking motherfucker, like Slender Man looking motherfucking ass. Like, ain't nobody trying to listen to you, bro. You didn't get the memo. The community ain't fucking with you, dog. We ain't fucking with you. We ain't got two words for you. Yes, we do. High and by. We are not fucking with you, B.O. Like, no, bro. They're gonna send your ass to the community like, oh, let me go ahead and chastise the black man. Motherfucker, what? No. We are not fucking with you. We not, and just for that, they sent Magic Johnson. They send your ass. Oh, and don't forget Sassy Martin, D.L. Hughley, Ricky Smiley. Like the list goes on and on. Like, really, bro? Al Sharpton ass, old snitching ass, he ain't nothing but a rat. Who's next? We ain't fucking with none of y'all. None of you guys represent a real black American man. Not one of y'all. If anything, y'all represent what it means to be a goddamn sellout. Peace. Man, if you gonna sit your biscuit head ass down somewhere, goofy looking motherfucker.
Can you believe that President Barack Obama straight up trying to lecture black men because Vice President Harris, she's not getting black voters. She's lacking in black men votes, and he's trying to lash out to us? Nah, bruh. Who you need to lash out to is Kamala Harris. You need to let her know that black men, we want something for our vote. We are not going to be used any longer. If you want our votes, you have to offer us something, and we will not play that Democratic game. We don't care that Barack Obama, the first black president, is trying to lecture us, get in our face and tell us what to do. That's actually going to turn us away even more, because we are not little kids. We're not little boys, and we are men just like you are a man. So you come to us the right way. You come to us correct. Don't come to us sideways telling us that we're hurting her, that she's been through what we've been through. She went to the schools that we went to. She didn't do nothing I did. She didn't go through nothing I went through. There's nothing that's similar to me and Kamala Harris. And that's not to take anything away from her. She grew up well-to-do. I grew up poor. I grew up in the ghetto. And our stories are totally different. Our stories are completely different. Even if they were the same, that's not going to make me vote for her. What would make me vote for Kamala Harris is her policies. And clearly, she has not delivered any policies that will benefit black men. She haven't delivered any policy that would benefit any man, real men. I'm not talking about those confused men, those hyper feminine men. I'm not talking about those type of men. We know that she got their vote. We know that her vice president, Tim Walz, that he led their community. He did the Gay Straight Alliance. So we know that that those are the men that's going to follow Vice President Harris. Those are the only men that's going to go to the poll and cast a vote for Vice President Harris. The beta males, they're going to cast a vote for her because they don't have the balls to stand up and say that they want something for their vote. They just want symbolism. They mama been voting Democrat for generations. They grandmama been voting Democrat. So they got to do what the woman of the house has did. Their wife is voting Democrat, or their girlfriend. So they know if they stood up and be like a man and say, no, I'm not going for this no more. I want something for my vote. They know they're going to lose that connection with their mother, with their girlfriend, with their wife, and that's what they're afraid of. They're afraid of losing that little cuddling with the woman that they love, or the woman that loved them. But as real men, we know that we're going to lead our families. Our wives are going to respect us. They're going to respect who we vote for. Even if we have a difference in political views, our wives are still going to respect us, because we earned that respect. And with that being said, President Barack Obama is not able to take away our dignity by trying to be condescending to us, trying to talk down on us, trying to tell us who we need to vote for, and trying to make her relatable to us. What you need to do is make us relatable to her. If you are standing up for black men, you need to go tell Vice President Harris, tell her for me, tell her for the rest of the black men, that we want her to address our issues. Black men, we want we're tired of being victims of the child support scam. We're tired of being victims of the no fault divorce. We're tired of being discriminated when it comes to crime and things of that nature. So you tell her to gear those things toward us, legislate policies that mean something to us. We want a stronger economy. Black men want a very strong economy. We want to be able to start our own businesses. We want to have good careers so we can.
Voting Trump and Vance, baby. Vote Trump and Vance, vote Trump and America. You know who we voting for?
Look, I just want to come over here and say to all the illiterate and dumbass black men, so-called black men, out there supporting Donald Trump. Half of you clowns come from single parent, broken homes, where the only one you could depend on was your mother or your grandmother, or maybe your sisters or your aunties. For you dummies to say you can't see a woman leading you in a country that so desperately needs a change from these stupid ass men that's been running this country for over, 200-300 years, and we still at the same boiling pot where we at right now. Like, you Negroes really need to go get your heads checked. Like, I don't understand you clowns. Like, what is this man is gonna do for you to improve and make your life better? This woman is talking about giving you money to start a business. This woman is talking about giving you money to buy your home, to create a foundation for you and your family. Trump has no policies. Trump has no vision. Trump has no common sense. Trump has no love for you or nobody else. It's sad that you guys hate to see a woman. She ain't even got to be black. But a woman. You hate to see this woman lead the country. You hate to see this type of power from the power that's been enabling us since the creation. Like, it's been a woman's hard work and dedication to get you to where you're at right now. Like, black men, come on, bro. Y'all can't be this stupid, man. Y'all literally can't be this stupid. But then you want to complain about why you're getting pulled over. You want to complain about every single thing that goes on in your life. But you run into a person, an idiot, a dummy, a clown, that is going to make your life so much worse than what it is right now. I just don't see how y'all can't see that. But to be honest, and I hate to say things like this because I'm not a horrible person or a violent person or anything like that. But you Negroes, just like Uncle Thomas, Clarence Thomas, Ben Carson, Herschel Walker, and this clown in North Carolina, what's his name? Mark Robinson. Y'all niggas need to come to the hood and be put in front of a firing squad. Y'all niggas are unfit to live if you support Donald Trump. It's hurtful. It's not only hurtful to me, but it's hurtful to the Rosa Parks. It's hurtful to the Shirley Chisholms. It's hurtful to the Malcolm X and the Martin Luther Kings and the Marcus Garveys of the world. That's who it's hurtful to. These folks went through hell to get you to where you at right now. To give us the opportunity to even elect a black woman. These folks fought for that. These folks bled for that. These folks got assassinated for that. But you Negroes are going against the grain. Not trying to make this a racist thing or whatever. But you see what this man is about. And you see what he's going to do to you. If you haven't seen yet, you're going to see. If this man become a president. You think it was bad the first time he was president? Shh. Wait till this clown get in office this time. So to all my so-called brothers who want to be Uncle Tom supporters, nigga, I hope you stop breathing tonight. Deuces. Roll Tide.
Well, we heard it. A lot of people, vocal support was anonymously voted. They saying Barack Obama need to mind his business. They saying that Barack Obama doesn't care about them. When he was in office, he didn't even give two whats about them. So how can he tell them how to vote? Which is true, but Obama's trying to get that conversation, get that dialogue out. And I think a lot of people feel like Obama needs to shut up and just go on and try to please the masses and try to win that vote. We know that majority of women will be voting Democratic, so that's that. And a lot of people are doing that. We'll see how this thin line be going forward between Barack Obama and black men, and we'll see going to the election. So it can be anybody's race going forward in this. Hopefully, we will see how this is going to play out. And we know Trump's going to have some black support. We know Harris going to have some black support. But it's just those independents, undecided, that's going to really make the difference. So we'll see. Thank you all for watching this edition of Viral. I've been your host, Kendrick Dick, saying so long. We'll see you next time for another edition of Viral.